Stand up. Fight for your people. This is our chance to grow as a community. We have to try hard, come together.
Stand up, people. This is our time. I've been on the low.
I've been looking my mind. I've been like lifing. Who can Hey! Woo! Hey guys.
Welcome to Study Hall class. My name is Generosity, and I'm your Charm School Season 2 winner.
And I'm
Logic.
Logic. Tampa Bay tuberculosis the third.
And welcome.
And this is episode 6 of Jambalaya Sauce.
Genuine opinion.
There you go.
You're so close. This is our podcast for people who couldn't make it to Charm School or just want to have a quick recap. And for a quick recap of those who skipped last week's episode, last week everybody was tasked with presenting awards to our fellow classmates in pairs and making it a comedy style challenge. The runway was pride themed. The winner was Miss Tina Beats.
Tina Beats.
Every Tina Beats.
Tuna.
With Salty, Sparrow, and Adam Skywalker going home.
No.
We did crack before this episode. What happened? These cough drops are hitting.
Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm still sick from last week. We were recording this right after we recorded the Pride episode,
Don't
so
tell our secret.
I still have sinus problems right now. But that doesn't matter because we are at week 6 of Charm School, and this was our midterms,
Yay.
which was told to us that this was our lip sync smackdown Lollapalooza. We are lip syncing in preliminary battles, and then from those preliminary battles, we have a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket.
Yeah.
I think this is a great challenge. I love this challenge on Drag Race. And they did it in the Canada's Drag Race style, where they have a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket.
Which I appreciate.
Mm-hmm. I think, like, lip syncing, especially, considering, like, this is at a bar, like, this is even more essential than, like, Drag
a very
Race.
lip sync heavy bar.
Like, this is a great challenge for us to do. And so...
Were you nervous for this?
Oh, 100%.
I was too.
There was 2 weeks that I was super concerned for, and it was the dance week, and it was this week. Because every other week, I felt like I could, like, comedy myself out, or I felt like I could, like, you know, creative myself out. For, like, a lip-sync Lollapalooza, especially with the amount of songs that we had to prepare for, there's almost no way you can prepare for a gag for your numbers.
Each number, yeah.
Right. Like, I had to just rely on lip syncing abilities.
Right.
And while I'm a decent lip syncer, there's a lot of strong lip syncers in this week. So yeah, I was very scared for this week.
So this week there's no critiques or runways. It's basically just the lip sync smackdown. So we're gonna be going through each of the songs.
But before we get to that, we have a surprise. We have sadly a sickness going around, and it's not my sinus infection. Sadly, this week, Mercy Kiss was it COVID? No, she didn't get COVID. No, yeah. Mercy Kiss was just very sick. She, like,
Was this when she broke her fucking...
No, this was, like, a day after.
Oh.
But she was, like, in the parking lot the day of, and she was, like, throwing up in the parking lot. She got, like, sent home from work that day.
Oh, yeah, Place sent her home, too.
Yeah, Place sent her home.
Bitch was showing up due to bug.
Yeah, so Mercy got sent home. Mercy was told that they can be safe this week and they can move on to the next week. I will say full tea.
How do you think she would have done?
I kind of wanted her here because
Spill.
I love you, Mercy. You know I love you.
I feel like
I could have washed you to these songs.
So the list was like a little spooky at first.
Of, like, songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as I, like, listened to them, I thoroughly enjoyed the choices we had.
Yeah, because it was a wide variety, too. Like, I was expecting, like, even just the general season, I was expecting a lot of the lip syncs to be, like, cunt, you know, like,
right.
Dua Lipa, Ava Max shit. But
Yeah.
a lot of the lip syncs were, like, throwbacks or, like, weird like, it was a good variety. And especially this week, that was proven true.
So, me being the winner last week, I somehow got immunity, which was kind of gaggy, because I was like, wait, does that mean I'm, like, I can't win. I'm just like safe. And then they were like, no, you could go to you're the last end of the tournament, and if you win that, you win the night. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so you competed against whoever was at the top of the winners bracket.
Yeah.
And whoever won that lip sync got to win the lip sync Lollapalooza.
Which was a crazy advantage, if I'm being honest. Like,
yeah, I mean, you had to go against somebody who had just won 3 lip syncs in one night, which means that they had to do 3 lip syncs in high energy, and all you had to do was one number, and you would win the lip sync Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
Crazy advantage.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't ask
You would have done very well.
I would have been fine. I definitely would have been in the winners bracket. I don't think I would have. Well, depending on who I was up against first.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
because that's kind of how I felt. Like, I felt like, depending on the person that I was going up against, I felt like I could have...
You weren't going home.
Won.
You were shaking in your boots, though.
Oh, I was like... I mean, this was the week that I think I could have gone home. Like, if I got unlucky with, like, who I was lip-syncing against and what songs I got to do, easily could have... Like, if it was, like, Birdo, like, Lucy, Olympia... Like, if it was some of these people that, like, I knew were great lip-syncers, I could have easily gone home this week. That's what's good, because it's all just about... lip syncing, and it's a scary thing when you can't plan your gags, especially for somebody that's like me, where like being funny and having your big moments that you like plan for on stage, when that's like what you do, and
especially that's what we've been doing too.
Right, for the competition.
We've been having to plan meticulously on each week, and it was like just show up and know the words, you know.
Yep. This week is literally just show up, know the words, and that's it. That's all. Yeah. That's all we could do. So it's a very scary thing. I do know that a lot of people felt similar to me, though. Like I think Berta was confident. I think Lucy was confident. Diana was confident. There was a lot of other people that were still scared of how they were going to do this. For sure. So we have a full list of the songs that I'm pretty sure this is all the songs that we were given for this week. There might be an extra song or two that weren't part of the list this week. I was just going by what I remember. I deleted my playlist for this, so I'm just going by what songs I remember of the night, and then also what I remember practicing. So Perfect by Princess Superstar. That's the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me scream if you want some more. Like push it.
Watch me work it.
I'm perfect. That song is cunt.
I was kind of mad I didn't get this one.
I know, right?
But I mean, I was at the end of the bracket, so I knew I was gonna get the dust.
I will also say they did the remix version that was like on TikTok. I thought we were doing the original version. They did the like TikTok version.
I think I asked in the group chat like which one are we doing, and then they clarified.
Yeah, I did not get that memo. So I was practicing the original version, and I was like, I heard Jackie and Bev, and they were doing the TikTok version. I was like, oh, thank fucking God I didn't have to do that. Oh, you didn't even
know that whole time?
No, I didn't. It was like they got on stage and did that, and I was like, oh, I guess we're doing the TikTok version. There's a couple songs that were like that, though. Like, speaking of which, Tragedy by The Steps, for some reason, I thought, like, I discovered this before the night before. I thought we were doing the Bee Gees version, like the original. I love this song. I love the original version. Here I go. Tragedy! When a feeling comes around, the one is tragedy! I love that song. That song's so good.
I kind of like the Steps version.
I love the Bee Gees. The dramatics of the Bee Gees version is what I live for.
Sure, but the, like, 90s vibes of...
That's
the
fair.
Steps is like its own moment.
That's fair, yeah.
I've thought about doing that for the 90s week.
I want to do the Bee Gees version at some point, but I don't know.
70s week.
70s week. Intuition by Jewel was also on there, which, oh my God. We'll get to it. I got to do this song. This is the song out of the entire playlist of songs that we got for Charm School beyond this week. This was the song I wanted to do. I love this song. This song is so
This was on
fucking
like, low on my list.
Really? Oh yeah, we were talking about that. But then you started listening to it, and then you were oh wait no, that we were Steps. Because I remember you were like, oh, I don't know about this Tragedy song, and then I was like, no, listen to it. And then you sent me a video of you later being like, Tragedy.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, but Intuition by Jewel, I love that song. So I was so hyped that this was this week.
Black Velvet.
Ugh. This was like also second on. I wanted to do this song because it's just pure sex. It is just nothing but sex.
Jimmy
Black velvet. Prima Donna by Marina.
Marina Summers.
Marina and the what's her name?
Diamonds.
Period.
Jessica Diamond.
Jessica Diamond. Yeah, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of skipped the Marina phase.
I've never gone down that rabbit hole.
I've never gone down the Marina rabbit hole, so I don't know Marina like these other girls know
I
Marina.
know this song.
I know this song,
Yeah.
but it's I didn't.
It's
Yeah,
a pretty easy chorus to remember too.
Kiss by Prince. I did not want this song.
I did not. It's an amazing song.
It's an amazing song.
But I did
love
not
it.
want to lip sync against Berto to that.
There was a lot of people that I didn't want to lip sync. I feel like I could have. Now thinking back on it, I really think I could have camped it up though. Like that's kind of the vibe. Not against Berto. Not against anybody else. I could have camped it up and like.
Did anybody ever end up doing that song?
Yes. Mercy and Olympia did it in the ball when they had that bottom two lip sync before the final look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was something.
Any man of mine.
That one's a crazy
walk
one.
on by.
Shania Twain, Any Man of Mine. That one's fun. Loveful by the Cardigans. I really feel like this was on the list for this week, right? It was not performed this week, but I remember it. Love me,
No,
say that you
I think
love
this was.
me.
I don't know. This was another song on our list, and it was.
Yeah, it was on our list. Gay Bar by Electric Six.
I'd rather kill myself
I
than perform that song on any kind of stage.
could not see a single person in this cast doing that song except for like
Mercy.
Adam and Mercy.
I could see Mercy unironically doing that song.
I could see Mercy doing the song. I could not. I was praying that I didn't get the song.
Gay bar.
Murder on the Dance Floor by Sophia Ellis Baxter. No, Sophia Ellis Baxter. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Ella Enchanted.
I'm still thinking about I just thought about the funnel cake fries from Rally's again, and I'm starting to get horny. I'm starting to get horny again. Murder on the Dance Floor. That song's pretty cunt too. Candyman by Christina Aguilera.
Pussy.
I love this song. I didn't want to do it against half this cast because that's a song you have to keep up the energy to.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to do this song either.
Berto, Lucy, Olympia, none of them. I couldn't touch them to this song. But this was on my
list. We could have camped up that whoa.
I had so I'm crazy. I had a spreadsheet of everybody in the cast that I could have competed against and what song I would have done against them if I got to choose the song against them.
Oh, this is why you won.
Well, no, I didn't win.
The competition.
I won the season.
Right.
Yeah.
Continue. What did you think you were gonna beat me at?
I didn't pick you for anything because I didn't even plan on getting to the the final lip sync. I knew it was either gonna be like.
What
Diana
song out of these do you think you could beat me in?
I
feel like you would have done Black Velvet better than me, but I don't know. If I knew the words, I only say that because I do not know those words.
Intuition by Jewel or Baby I'm Burning by Dolly Parton.
Oh, I love Baby I'm Burning.
I feel like you could.
I love that.
I could have wiped your ass to Intuition though.
Let's see. We should do it. We should try that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that actually. But for Candyman, if I got to lip sync against Jackie or Mercy, I was instantly choosing Candyman. Because I would have wiped their ass to Candyman. Seeing Mercy and Jackie try and do Candyman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ra Rasputin. Russia. Yeah.
Who sings that? Let them sing it.
Yeah, this was a song I maybe could have done against certain people, not against.
I mean, this would have worked in our favor against some people because of the campiness of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah, I did not want this against Berto, for sure. Baby I'm Burning by Dolly Parton. I love that song.
Which I was like, ugh, country music at first. Then I was like, oh.
The song's pussy.
Dolly's her own genre.
Dolly's her own genre of country, for sure. And this song is pussy, too. And then I Want Love by Jessie J. I have zero opinions on this song.
This song was, like, probably the song I did not want to do the most.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Like, I just...
It's just such
I want love. Give it tonight. Those, like, Scottish girls... What do they say? Cher Lloyd with Cher Lloyd.
Tonight I'm doing Cher Lloyd by Cher Lloyd. Which one of you took a shit?
What you forget well the things he didn't
Which one of you took a shit and didn't flush? It was something
Disgusting.
like that.
It was one of yours.
It was fucking one of yours.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Yeah. No, Jessie J. Like, I have no opinions on the song. It's just kind of one.
What did she do?
Not about the money. The money, but my money, but my money.
Break it down.
Forget about the boop, 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 boop. Break it down. So I would have wanted to do like either Intuition, Black Velvet, or like Candyman or Baby I'm Burning. Those were my highs, and I'm very happy because I got to do 2 of those.
I really wanted Tragedy. I wanted Loveful. I wanted Murder on the Dance Floor. Rasputin, I listened to the piss out of that song, to be fair. I was like in my car, like driving, delivering my Amazon packages, going, hey, hey, hey.
I was living for the certain man so long ago.
Like that.
It was back at... Yeah, I was...
That song's so campy.
And out of the songs that I didn't want, I definitely didn't want Gay Bar.
No.
I didn't really want Any Man of Mine just because that's like a slower country song.
Yeah, no.
It's hard to do. And then I didn't want Kiss by Prince.
She's like, 1, 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, I also didn't want to do it because it has that outro where she's just like listing off dance moves like she's drunk. She's like, 1, 2, skip in the front, do-si-do, and do a backflip. Kick your leg, kick flip. I'm Shadid and I walk like this. Yeah. I'm Shadid and I dance like this. This is chaotic.
I'm glad you know that, friend.
Oh, you could ask my hometown friends. I knew that video like verbatim. I used to be able to say the whole thing. I'm a machine. I'm Shadid and I'm only do anal. I used to know that video front to back.
Oh my god.
So yeah. And then so based on like the general like vibes, who did you think were gonna like kill this week? Like, and who did you think were gonna struggle?
Lucy and Berto, I thought were gonna slay
the
house down Tana Boots. Probably I was like anticipating one of them to win.
Yeah.
I feel like Diana was up there for me. I feel like in my head I saw Berto or Lucy beating Diana.
It was
depending on the song though. Diana was like the wild card in this one.
No, Diana wasn't even a wild card for me because I knew Diana from like a year before doing like open stages and like seeing her perform. I knew she was the dancing diva of Texas. Like I knew she could buck and kick, and a lot of these songs like Shania Twain, like Candyman, Christina Aguilera, Dolly Parton.
I feel like she would have beat me to Murder on the Dance Floor.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
But I knew Diana was going to kill. I knew Lucy was going to do great. I knew Berto was going to do great. Like, going into this week, I kind of, like, automatically assumed that I was probably going to be in the bottom half just based off of 3 people I knew were going to be in that top bracket. Yeah. And we really only had, like, one other spot. And I didn't think that was going to be me. So, I like, automatically planned for, like, being in that bottom bracket.
Mercy wasn't there, so then that I feel like she would have also been another middle spot.
Yeah, it was a weird, like, I didn't know what was, but I knew 3 of those 4 top spots were probably going to be Lucy, Berto, and
I really wasn't
Diana.
nervous for you. I feel like I wasn't nervous for you.
I was nervous for myself.
Like, I was like in my head, like, why is she freaking right now?
Which I had reason to I mean, I only barely won that lip sync against Olympia, which we'll get to.
Which people want to say, okay, let's go ahead.
So, yeah, we are not going to discuss the looks as a whole. There's really no I don't remember any of, like, the looks this week. They were fun. I really liked my pink 2-piece that I wore.
I wore a human hair wig.
I wore a human hair wig, too.
No, you didn't.
She was not human. I never wore human.
I wore one last week, the week before.
But yeah, I can't remember anybody's looks from this week. Some people, like, reused looks from earlier on in the competition. I used a look that I reused later on in the competition. Like, it was just kind of, the judges didn't care what you were wearing this week as long as they would. As long as your outfit didn't have malfunctions in it, or, like, it didn't look, like,
nipple
awful.
Exposure.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, the first lip sync of the night, drawing out of a hat, Jackie's name is drawn out of the hat. And Jackie gets to pick who they're lip syncing against. And they pick DJ Valentine. And then since Jackie picked DJ gets to pick the song, which DJ picks Any Man of Mine by Shania Twain. So this lip sync, I have like a 50-50, because thinking back on it, I was like kind of gagged that Jackie didn't win. Because I remember Jackie
looking back, DJ did beat Jackie in that particular moment.
Yeah, looking back, Jackie was like doing a lot, but for Shania Twain, you don't really want to be doing a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's, chaos doesn't really work for a country song like Any Man of
Right.
Mine. And DJ was doing fine. DJ was doing his
Yeah.
thing, just walking across stage, serving the lyrics, and Jackie was serving the lyrics as well, just maybe a little bit too chaotic.
Yeah. Lots of arms.
Lots of arms, lots of arm movements.
So the winner was DJ, which we said was...
Yeah, I think it was like pretty much unanimous that the judges voted for DJ.
Yeah.
Which I was very mad about it. Not mad, that mad's a strong word.
We were all just rooting for Jackie so hard, I feel like.
I think we were rooting for Jackie so hard, and then like watching the lip sync, I just saw more from Jackie, so I was automatically like, well, Jackie did more.
No, DJ.
But thinking back on it, DJ served less chaos. And then for Shania Twain, you don't really want to be doing
chaos,
yeah.
So this the next lip sync. Oh, we never even talked about how Bev...
Yeah, so Mercy, since Mercy was pulled out of the competition, last minute, Beverly Hells, the host of the competition, decides that she is going to be filling in for Mercy and lip syncing amongst us.
Which was gaggy.
Crazy. So here was my theory. I thought that because basically, like, to do the rest of the competition, there was like a certain amount of eliminations that needed to happen. And this week could have been like a non-elimination, and we could do like one elimination, or yeah, something like that. So there was like hints that there was going to be a non-elimination this week based on the competition so far.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that Bev was going to compete. The judges were going to make her lose every lip sync, and then Bev was going to be eliminated, so that no contestant was eliminated, except there's like a gaggy moment where Bev gets eliminated. Nobody goes home. Nobody loses. Everybody's happy. Later, that's not what happened.
No.
But Bev was just actually competing.
She was just like, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. But so...
And I was like, no.
So Diana's name gets drawn out of a hat, and Diana picks her own drag mom, Beverly Hells, to lip sync against. And Beverly Hells chooses the song Murder on the Dance Floor. And Diana had her full Willow Pill moment where she was playing the strategy game, because middle of the song for Murder on the Dance Floor, Diana pulls out a giant bloody knife out of her bodysuit and
she picked Bev because she knew
She picked Bev because she knew that Bev was going to pick Murder on the Dance Floor.
Which is so smart.
And then Bev picked Murder on the Dance Floor, and Diana had a knife and started killing Bev.
It was so good. She murdered her on that dance floor.
And it's just kind of insane, because I just thought about, like, if she had picked any other song, you would have just had the knife in your bodysuit, and you would have had to pull out a knife to Gay Bar by Electric, whatever. So yeah, after the lip sync, the judges decide that the winner is in fact Diana Beatus. I agree.
Yeah.
Like, girl, the knife was... The fact that she was able to plan a gag for the lip sync Lollapalooza and it actually go off.
Right. Well, she made that knife weeks prior.
Oh yeah, she had it for the acting challenge that we did. It was just crazy to have that, like, foresight of, I'm gonna bring this knife on stage in the hopes that I get to pick, and then I pick Bev, and then I do Murder on the Dance Floor. Yeah.
So next up, we have Olympia. So her name is drawn, and then she chooses Berto, which was not too many people were left, but that was a crazy choice.
It was me, Berto, Lucy, and Olympia. So I mean, she would have either picked me, Lucy, or Berto.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I mean, if I was Olympia, I probably would have just picked me, but. Because if I pick Berto, he still has, like, Rasputin. He still has, like, all these high-energy numbers that we know Berto can kill. Yeah. And if you pick Lucy, like, it's fucking Lucy.
Right.
Like, I'm not picking Lucy if I have to. So, I probably would have just picked me just because, yeah. But she did pick Berto, and Berto chooses Candyman by Christina Aguilera. They both did pretty well to this song. It's just Berto is so unbelievably high energy.
Yeah. And
this song has that, like, you can match that high energy to the song. Yeah. Like, you're not overdoing it if you're going crazy to this song.
Beat, kept it going. Yeah. Didn't look like he was getting tired either. Like, he was just kept the energy. And definitely beat her. And for this song, if you're overdoing it, you're not overdoing it, because the song is so fast and so over the top. Like, right. Yeah. And Olivia didn't do bad. It was just, you know, you're up against Berto and this fucking high energy number. Literally. And so it is decided after the lip sync, the winner is Berto Love. I agree. Berto killed that lip sync. Yeah.
And so after that, two people are left, me and Lucy, so we are automatically lip syncing against each other. They draw a name out of the hat for who gets to pick the song, and it is me. And my brain, I was trying to think of a song that I could, like, beat Lucy to, possibly. My brain could not work, because I was, like, going through the list of songs, and I was like, she's gonna beat me, she's gonna beat me, she's gonna beat me, she's gonna beat me. I couldn't think of, like, any song. So I just picked Black Velvet, because I really wanted to lip sync to Black Velvet. Because up until this point in the competition, I really hadn't gotten to show off, like, a sexy side of myself yet. It had been a lot of, like, comedy. So I really wanted to do that because I do it fairly well.
You held your own.
Yeah. And so we did Black Velvet, and we both did very well. I will say, a lot of people tell me that I should have won. No, Lucy killed that.
No, yeah, Lucy definitely deserved to win. I feel like what drawn people so much to you was the crowd expected Lucy to just, like, dog walk anyone.
Yeah.
And
I held my own.
Right.
And then I will also say I had a two-piece on, a pink two-piece. The top exposed a little bit of my nipple, and I didn't have, like, a pasty or an extra bra on. That probably detracted a couple points for sure. Yeah. Lucy probably still beat me even with that, but it was such a fun lip sync. We scissored on stage, which was very fun.
Y'all, you did, like, a roll.
Yeah, I did, like, a front roll.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I need to do more.
Yeah. You should. You should try that sometime.
I'll try that next time you wear a gown. So next Wednesday.
So after the lip sync, the judges do decide that Lucy does win the lip sync. I agree, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I knew going into it that I was probably going to lose against Lucy. I'm just happy that people could, like, see me do well in, like, a sexy lip sync. Because I hadn't gotten to see that in charm school. They just saw funny me.
I was very entertained. Because, I don't know, I guess I didn't expect to see you to choose that song. So I was kind of gagged. And you did very well at it.
Thank you.
I'm kind of glad I didn't get that song. Because there was a few, like, a verse or two I don't know. And I would have been like...
Oh, I was doing a little bit of muttering during that. But not a whole lot. But so... On to the winners bracket. The first lip sync is Diana versus DJ. DJ's name was drawn to pick the song. And DJ convened with Diana, like, asked her what song she wanted to do. And then Diana said Prima Donna, and so DJ picked Prima Donna by Marina.
I didn't know this happened.
Yeah, like, there was a full moment, like, where he, like, went over to Diana and, like, they, like, you know, did the ear thing.
That's kind of goofy.
Because, like, why would DJ pick Prima Donna by Marina?
Yeah. Well, I feel like a lot of the songs that DJ would have had strength in, they would have been strengths that Diana also had.
Yeah, but I mean, he still had, like, Rasputin that he could have done, you know? Like, there's still, like, a song or two.
Yeah, but that's also a dance song.
I guess. But, like, you can, you know, you can man that up.
I feel like he probably was like, what song do I choose?
Yeah, so they do Prima Donna by Marina. Diana kills it. DJ, you know, does all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything, you know, crazy. There was a moment where I knew that DJ just kind of, like, let Diana have it, where DJ, like, when it's like, buy a big diamond ring for me, DJ got down on one knee and held the ring up for Diana. Like, did, like, that.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, DJ just kind of gave this to Diana, like, fully.
Damn, I didn't...
Yeah, DJ gave it to Diana. Not saying that Diana didn't do well. Diana did great. She would have beat a lot of people to this. It's just that DJ picked the song for Diana to do well in. And then, not saying he threw the lip sync.
He wasn't putting his pussy into it.
He wasn't putting his pussy into it.
Yeah.
And so after that, they decide that Diana beat us as the winner of that lip sync. I agree. Diana did great to it. No notes there.
Alright, so the two people left are Berto and Lucy. Berto's his name being drawn, and the song that he picks is Rasputin.
I mean, fucking duh.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why that wasn't the first song he picked.
I don't know. Maybe he thought that Olympia could have, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, Berto killed us, of course. It's Rasputin and it's fucking Berto.
Lucy was talking about how this was a song that she was excited to do. I feel like she could have slayed him. I mean, it would have been a closer battle if she were not to be in her head. I feel like I saw her in her head.
I remember at the beginning, like, Berto was, like, going all in at because there's that instrumental beginning, and Berto was, like, Russian dancing at the beginning and going crazy. And I just remember looking over at Lucy, and she was just kind of, like, walking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. Like, I guess it's the beginning of the song. But also, I don't feel like I saw full Lucy Fur in effect.
I agree, yeah. She wasn't in her element.
Because, we've seen Lucy. I said it, like, all season. Lucy was not in her element yet at any point in the competition. Like, she had done well at multiple points, but there's, like, a certain side of Lucy that I was waiting to see come out. The side that I had seen at, like, different shows. The side I had seen at open stage. I was waiting for that to come out. And even this week, I still didn't see it. Next week, though, Lucy starts to really turn shit around.
Yep.
So, yeah, Berto is chosen as the winner of the lip sync.
He beat her.
He beat her.
Yeah.
Not saying Lucy did bad. Lucy did good. Berto was doing Rasputin. Like, Berto was going to kill it.
That was the song that was picked for him, I feel like.
Yep.
I feel like we all had a song that was picked for us. Like,
what song was picked for me, though? Intuition by Jewel.
Right.
Yeah. It's not, like, what you would expect me to kill, but, I mean, it was my favorite. Like, I was the only one in the room being like, Intuition by Jewel. Ew. So, Diana and Berto are the almost top two of the night, and they lip sync to Diana's choice. I forgot if it was Diana's name was drawn out of a hat. I can't remember. But Diana got to choose the song, and she chose Baby I'm Burning by Dolly Parton.
Gaggy.
I will say it was a close lip sync because Berto is holding his own.
Yeah.
It is Diana Beatus doing Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
I mean, that bitch tore.
I feel like that was what was fun about these lip sync choices, because I feel like if you played the game the right way,
you could
just about anybody could have gotten to the top.
Yeah.
Except for me.
Except for me.
Yeah.
Except for Mercy.
Yeah.
Now, Mercy could have gone gay bar, Rasputin, prima donna.
Prima donna.
So yeah, Diana absolutely killed the Dolly Parton lip sync. Berto did not do bad. It's kind of like Berto doing Rasputin. It's Diana doing Dolly. Like,
yeah,
she doesn't do Dolly a lot, but she just kind of gives that Dolly energy.
Yeah, that like old school drag.
That sweet Meemaw energy.
Meemaw.
That sweet Meemaw.
She gonna make you some sunflower tea
and blueberry biscuits on the side with a little bit of icing.
Honey.
Did you know they started selling blueberry biscuits at Kroger?
Ooh.
And it's like Pillsbury, and then you just like put them in the oven.
The little corner stores that have the crispy crunchy chicken.
Yeah.
And they have the like blueberry like glazed biscuits.
I haven't seen.
Oh, they're pussy.
They don't have that at the one on 2nd Street.
The one that's the Valero.
Yeah, no, they don't have that one on 2nd Street.
Oh,
I go to the one on 2nd Street and I still ice from there. Because their ice boxes unlocked and I don't have an ice maker.
That's crazy.
We're going to go before I incriminate myself more. Diana was chosen as the winner of that lip sync. I completely agree. She murdered that. Yeah. And so Diana is now at the top of the bracket. But remember, she has to lip sync against Miss Tuna Boots.
Tudaduba.
For the win. And Diana gets to pick the song. And she chooses I Want Love by Jessie J. This was a wild lip sync. Because Diana was doing great. In
my head, I was like, I'm not gonna go crazy.
Yeah, you were saying before this week of like, because you knew that you were immune and everything, you were saying like, if it's like somebody that has a win in the top, I'm gonna go all out. But if it's somebody that doesn't have a win yet, then I'm gonna let them have the win.
That was kind of my headspace prior. And then like as the night was going on, people backstage were like, girl, what the fuck? Don't throw it. You can have another win. Don't throw it. What the fuck? No. Win. Try. Like, several different people were like, girl, no. You're not throwing this. So I was like, okay, I might not. And then whenever the song starts, Melody looks at me and she's like, turn it. And I was like, okay. I was like, I feel like I didn't want to, like, let Mel down. I didn't want to let other people down, too.
Yeah.
Like, I had a chance to get another win, so why not take it?
So you did put a little bit of your pussy. I will say it wasn't full Tuna Boots form.
Oh, no, for sure.
You also, you had your silicone boobies fall out, and you threw them in the audience.
I forgot about that.
Crazy. Grace caught one.
Yeah, I threw... that was crazy. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That was the point where I was like, oh, maybe she
was doing the song very serious.
Yes.
And I was given, like, sexy stupid.
Yeah. With your usual.
And I pinned the fuck out of that wig to my head, so I was, like, whipping her around,
I said that's so negative. I was like, yeah, your usual. Sexy stupid. What you always do.
That's a compliment.
Oh, that's fair.
I like sexy stupid.
So why don't you?
That's me.
So why don't you like me?
Because you're just stupid. I'm just kidding. You're sexy.
Yeah, I do think that you and Diana both did good to this song. It was kind of like a toss-up for me of like, I think Diana did well. I think you were having fun there
weird,
too.
Like thinking, like during lip syncs, because like I did not see what she was doing at all. Like,
yeah.
Were you that way too? Were you
100%. Yeah, the only one was like Lucy because she was like doing shit at the front of it. She was doing fucking backflips and cartwheels and shit at the front of the stage. Yeah. Versus like Olympia, I was mostly just focusing on myself. Yeah. But so after the lip sync, the winner is determined to be, drumroll, Tana Boots. So she won one lip sync and won the lip sync Lollapalooza.
That's crazy.
It's a little bit crazy.
I like looked at Diana and I was like, "Is this for real?" And she was like, "I don't know, girl."
She was a little bit. I don't think she was mad. She was definitely not mad at you, but she was a little bit inside. Because I mean, she had gotten so close to sniping the win. Like a lot of like the second week, she was close. She was in the top the fourth week.
Yeah,
like she had gotten a lot of good moments, and then like it was literally right there.
Yeah,
and then
I feel like what happened was all of her tricks and her mannerisms and like her like. All of her lip syncing abilities were shown in those other lip syncs.
Right, yeah.
And like I only had to show my lip sync abilities once.
Yep.
So I was fresher. So all the like mannerisms and quirks and like dances that she was doing for when it was me and her, they've already seen them before.
Right.
So I had like a crazy advantage.
Yeah.
For real, honestly.
Yeah, I think it was going to be hard to beat you this week, and that was proven. So, and you're also just a good lip syncer beyond that.
And that was another thing too. Is I don't know.
You've really come into your own with performing.
Yeah, I've recently have gotten a lot better with like stage presence and dancing and just like musicality. Because I didn't think I was. Like I knew I looked good. I'm always like confident in my outfits and stuff for the most part. But like lip syncing ability, that's something that I've always feel like I needed to work on from the jump. Because I'm just not. I don't do the tricks. I don't split. I don't dip. I don't jump. I don't kick. I don't do that shit. So I always in my head I'm like, well, I can't do the tricks to make the money, so I'm not a good dancer. I'm not a good lip syncer. Yeah. But there's a different way that I'm able to.
Your musicality has really gotten so like you're seeing you perform like Decepticon. Mm-hmm. Like that, no, it really shows how far you've come in terms of like, not saying you were bad. It
comes with comfort in your own skin. That's a lot of that. Is, because I don't really because I feel like before in my head I'm like, oh, it was because I was bigger, but like thinking back, it was just because I wasn't like comfortable with what I was in. So like now that I'm more comfortable in my skin now, I'm like, okay, I can bend down. Let me whip it around. Let me fall. Let me get on the ground and kick my leg up. Like, let me do different things. Yeah. And a lot of it comes with trust, too.
Yeah. And I think facial expressions play a big part, because I've noticed that's a big difference. Like, your facial expressions have gotten, like, crazy expressive lately. Really? In, like, a great way. Because, like, seeing some of your older, like, sometimes not saying it's bad, it's just, like, your face has just gotten so much better at, like, doing the, like, wow, like, emoting the song, the musicality, like, hitting those beats with your face. Yeah. Which is, like, a skill that a lot of people, like, strive to learn. It's something that I work on. It's something that I'm trying to work on a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I'm doing it in the fucking car. Yeah. Like, I'm in there, like, singing fucking Defying Gravity and I Am Elphaba, like, in my car, delivering these packages. Like, I am her.
Do you mind hitting that note for us right now?
No.
Okay. Do you want me to? Yeah, fuck a lip sync. I'm the singer, BB.
That's a good one.
So yeah, I think it was deserved that you won the lip sync. It is crazy that you won the whole night, but yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Like, that money shouldn't have went to me, but I gladly took it.
Yeah, yeah, I can agree.
I mean, I don't know. That's how I felt. People were right. Like, why would I not?
It's a competition at the end of the day.
Why would I not want to win again?
It's like last week with your runway. It's like you have to do what the competition is asking you. Like, if you're doing the rubric and you're doing the assignment, you got to do it. Yeah. Why go out of your way
to be less than? Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So
and then now people are like, oh, she's not that good. She's an okay lip syncer. No, I'm saying like I don't want someone to be like me throwing the towel.
Yeah.
You know, people in the audience, they don't know that I'm throwing in the towel. You know, they're just like, oh, she's mid.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I wanted to show people I can.
Well, they say that anyways, but I don't think you.
You first.
So on to the bottom lip sync bracket. The first lip sync is Jackie versus Beverly Hills. Bev was drawn to pick the song, and she chooses "Perfect" by Princess Superstar. I don't remember.
There's so many words to this song.
I know, because it has that rap in there, which is crazy.
I'm a superstar.
Pull up in the car. Something. Yeah. There's a lot of words. I don't remember a lot about the lip sync. I do remember Jackie was a little, again, kind of chaotic, and then
Bev whipped her ass. Bev whipped Jackie's ass. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need to say a whole lot on it. Yeah.
Bev won. Hurrah, good job, Bev. I was like worried. Like I
really didn't want Jackie to go home.
No, your theory of them choosing Bev, I thought there was a part of me for a second that was like, is Bev just gonna get eliminated?
I thought that Bev was. I genuinely thought that. Like, I thought that would have been a gag. Like Bev getting eliminated, you know, and then she just. I remember why I thought this, because T is that the week after this, the plan was for the Drakewoods to host the Dragula week. Bev was out of town, and so T was that the Drakewoods were going to host. So I thought that they were going to eliminate Bev. Then Bev was going to be out from hosting the next week. And then Dragula, they revive her, and then she gets back to hosting.
Wow.
I thought that it could have been a whole arc, a whole story.
Wow, you just leaked Brat School.
Brat School canceled because they have to rewrite the whole script of the season.
Wow.
But yeah, so I thought that they were going to do that, and I thought that would have been so cunt, and then they just picked Bev to win the lip sync, and then Jackie was in the bottom. So yeah, it wasn't anything crazy, but I do agree Bev did beat Jackie.
Yeah.
So after that, oh my god, excuse me, just choked on wiener. Olympian, I lip sync. I get to choose the song. I really, really, really wanted to do Intuition by Jewel. I didn't want to do it against Lucy because I knew she would have wiped my ass to that song.
Yeah.
But I did choose it against Olympia because I couldn't think of any other song. Your intuition.
Yeah, do it more indie. Follow your heart.
Your intuition.
Guys,
I'm just a simple girl.
No, you sound like Say 9/11.
In a high-tech digital world. My accents kind of blur in between each other. Like
9/11.
I went from like cursive to Lois Griffin to Jennifer Coolidge in like 5 seconds. Oh. I realized that there's a very small difference between Peter Griffin and Jennifer Coolidge in terms of accents. Hey.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Spooky.
So we did Intuition by Jewel. I honestly think it was pretty even. Yeah.
Did you do a roll in this one too?
I don't think so. I can do a split, maybe.
You did not do a split.
I can do a split.
Can you really?
I can do like a half split.
Then you can't do a split.
I don't do like a Lucy first split, but like
bam!
I can move the legs apart.
Is it a split? Is it just a bend?
Oh, XTC calls it a safety split where I put my hand on the ground and then the legs go out.
Oh. Yeah. Safety.
Yeah. I'm not injuring my legs over no damn lip sync.
Yeah, no.
I'm not Lucy Fur. I'm not going to lose my feeling in my legs by the time I'm 29.
My knees like a maniac. And my knees be hurting.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
I go bam down my knees.
I need to start adding pads to my knees before I do that.
I need yeah.
I need Mayo to construct me custom ass pads that go down to the knees. Knee
pads?
Go down to the knees and wrap around.
Have leg, like, you know how, like, Papa's characters are drawn?
Oh, yeah,
with, like, the, rounded legs, rounded arms.
And they lay a little bump on their knee. Yep.
Yeah.
So, the vote was pretty split and tied, but the win ended up going to me over Olympia. I saw some videos of it. I did serve that first course a lot. I was serving pussy in that first course.
I don't remember this lip sync.
It was fine. I want to do Intuition by Jewel again just to see if I could like serve it to the degree I want to. Because I remember I did not do it as well as I wanted to, and I was very disappointed by that.
Wow. Why were you disappointed?
Because I knew I did so well in that Black Velvet lip sync. Like, I felt proud of that. Because I was like, I lost, but I felt proud of that. I just didn't feel like I did as well as I wanted to do for Intuition.
Your destiny wasn't slayed.
My destiny wasn't slayed. Yeah. My diva destiny wasn't fulfilled. And so
I'll
redo Intuition at some point.
You should.
But yeah, so Jackie and Olympia are the bottom two of the night.
Which is kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy. I can't remember if they got to pick the song. I think Olympia got to pick the song.
I was kind of mad because this is the song that I wanted.
Yeah, they got to lip sync to Tragedy by the Steps. And Tragedy! It's a cunt song, and they actually both did do very well.
Yeah.
They were, they were fighting like they were about to go home, which is true because they were about to go home.
Jackie throughout the night was asking people what he can change. So, because they were like trying to make sure like what they were doing wrong was getting fixed, so they make sure they don't go home.
Mm-hmm.
And I think basically people were telling like calm down the arms a little bit.
Yeah.
Be a little less hectic with the arms. And then I feel like that's why the lip sync was a lot better.
Yeah.
They like took those critiques and like honed it in a little bit.
Yep. And then Olympia is a great lip syncer.
Yeah.
Like, she did great too. It's kind of gaggy that she was in the bottom two.
For sure. I feel like it was like bad luck.
Yeah, it was just bad because
like, she chose you.
Well, she chose Birdo first, which was and then we just got paired together at the end.
Oh yeah, she chose Berto first. I don't know.
It was half bad luck, half I don't know why she chose Birdo.
Yeah.
But either way. So, yeah, they lip synced to Tragedy by the Bee Gees. It was pretty even. And then after the lip sync, it is decided that, gasp, nobody is going home.
Boo.
I do think
I didn't want either of these people to go home, and that was why they didn't, is because the judges didn't want them to go home either.
Like, I really felt like Olympia and Jackie still both had something that they needed to show.
For sure.
Like, Jackie had won, but I still don't think they should have gone. Like, I still don't think that they had showed everything that they could.
Right.
And then even with Olympia, I still don't. I wanted to see her get better and better and better.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was either of their times. Was it upsetting that there was another double Shantae this season?
Yeah.
Which makes it now the third episode this season where we're at the same amount of people at the end of the episode than at the start. Because we had Salty come back the episode that Sharon went home. We had...
And then the following week, a whole nother person was being added.
Yeah. Yeah. So there was a lot of... So, like, it was a little bit frustrating, but I also did not want to see Jackie or Olympia go home yet.
Was there any drama this week? Besides me being gagged, I beat Diana and...
I think... Oh, I remember Lucy was pissed that she wasn't, like, in the top.
Yeah.
And then I remember we had to, like, pull Lucy away from Jackie because her drunk ass was, like... Jackie was, like, about to go lip sync for the bottom two lip sync. And Lucy was just, like, pulled her aside being like, I can't believe I've been safe this whole season.
I think this was the week where she was, like... Which is fair, because she was, like, third, fourth every week, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
For a bit.
And up until, like, she was not in the top at any week. She was safe every single week before this week. Mm-hmm. And this week she was technically high placing, but she was still, just safe at the end of the day. Like, she wasn't in the top two. She didn't get a win.
Right.
So, like, I understand, especially coming from Lucy's perspective. She's driving from Lexington.
Right.
So, like, it's like a whole hour and a half drive every Wednesday.
I was frustrated week one when I didn't get critiques. Like,
oh, yeah.
I want to hear critiques.
So, like, I understand where her frustration is coming from. Do I think she should have taken it out on Jackie when they're about to go lip sync for their life? No. Was she also drunk out of her goddamn mind? Yeah. So.
Yes, fair.
We love you, Lucy.
I love Loopy.
I love Lucy. This week was a very fun week. There were some interesting choices, but nobody went home. We still have a little bit of time, so what do we want to talk about? Ooh, let's talk about the pageant. Oh, there's going to be like a week late because this is going to come out like a week after the pageant. I need to talk about the pageant from the Mr. Miss and Mix Play pageant.
This sounds crazy.
Yeah, so the mixed side, Lasher killed it the whole night. They had like a fun, like Austin Powers number. It was like a full production. Archie, it's the second time that I've ever seen an audience at play audibly gasp at racism.
Oh.
Because they did it for Sharon, and then when Archie revealed to a bodysuit, because they were dressed like Trump, and they revealed to a bodysuit that said Mexico will pay, I, like,
so, like, was it supposed to be, like, oh, Donald Trump's bad. This is bad.
Yeah, it was like a parody. Like they came out and like they had like a prison outfit. Like, you know, like it was supposed to be a parody. At some point, somebody said that. I think it was XTC that said this. At some point, at what point are you doing? Like, there's a very little difference between a Donald Trump worship number.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, if someone walks past real quick, what are they going to see on stage? You in a bodysuit that says Mexico will pay in a Trump outfit. That's crazy.
I thought about it like this, of like, if you're doing a Dolly Parton number and you have like a thing on your thing that says like 9 to 5, like, you know, that's like, you know, it's kind of the same. It's like a worship number. If you're out as Trump and you have a bodysuit that says Mexico will pay, that's like, it was rough. It was the second time I've ever heard the audience audibly gasp at like how controversial.
That's insane.
It's insane. It is absolutely insane. There was silence. Even Leah Halston called it out. She's like, "Ooh, y'all a tough crowd tonight."
Oh my god.
Or ooh, y'all are shady. She's nasty for that. Yeah, the Mr. side, they DJ and Berto are Charm School brothers.
How did they do?
They did good. Yeah, DJ did because it was the video game presentation. He did the Silent Hill, which is a good look. Berto did. It was actually a really cunty like Kratos. And he like worked with Jade on like, let me pull up some pictures. He worked with Jade on like choreographing with those like chains.
Oh, pussy.
It was
God
actually
of War?
Yeah, like God of War. Let me pull it up.
Ooh, pussy. Was he painted white?
No, but like I mean and it was also fully rhinestone. Like it's not given the full effect here, but like this was well rhinestone. Pussy. And it was kind of like so.
She would have been white.
Yeah, I wish Berto would have painted, but you know, different numbers. Yeah. And then on the miss side, I didn't know any of the misses except for Rihanna Dawn, which Rihanna Dawn, her presentation number, oh my god, it was so cute. She did like a Pac-Man moment, a Miss Pac-Man. It is rhinestone down. She has the ghost as a little foxtail. The train is full Pac-Man print. The giant hair. I mean, this hair was like 3 feet off of her head.
I would have loved to do Zero Suit Samus.
Ooh, yeah. Well,
with the ponytail.
The girl that won, I forget her name, Charisse, I think, something like that. It's not Zero Suit Samus, but it's very kind of that vibe.
What'd she do?
I have no idea. I have been trying to like find the reference. She did like a fighting game like movement at some point. Like she was in a fighting game. Maybe it's something from Street Fighter that I don't understand. Maybe because I don't know Street Fighter like that.
That's Britney Spears.
That's Britney Spears with a ponytail, which she did come out to Enough by Cardi B, and I was like,
oh,
but she didn't.
What is with goddamn? It's always the like white girls from like country towns. Like you're.
Yeah, she's from Indianapolis.
Wow, what is going on?
Yeah,
that bitch is grown too.
Yeah. So bless you. Oh, I forgot to talk about the mix side for the presentation. There was Archie who did so they had like a person like run across the stage and like literally just like a cardboard cutout of Pac-Man. I got no photos of it because it was so fast. And then they came out as the Red Ghost, but like the crazy version of it.
Mama.
And by crazy I mean ugly.
Mama. No.
Yeah. It was bad.
Who came out as Zelda? Who does the...
Oh, that was Corey Grace? Something like that. But it was cunt.
That's pussy.
It was like Dark Link. There's a slightly better photo of it. It was like a Dark Link thing. I will say it was very awkward because they came out with like erotic porn-esque Dark Link fan art compilation on the they were just walking across the stage and it was like Dark Link like half naked on top of Zelda with like
oh my god.
It was like I was like uncomfortable.
People like the pageants that play, like the one night pageants that play, they're like low key. It's like the school talent show. Well, where like just anyone just comes out and puts their all into something, and it's like not always the best.
Well, speaking of school talent show, DJ came out and did like a nerd number of like, I'm a nerd and I want boobies. It literally had like boobies in the song.
What does that got to do with video games?
Nobody did video game after the presentation.
Oh, okay.
I think
that was the talent. Oh.
Yeah. This was the talent. There wasn't a whole lot of. Yeah, somebody did like a Prince number.
Oof. What the hell?
Birdo, oh my god. Okay, Birdo, if you're listening, I love you for how unbelievably millennial you are.
Oh my god, he's like my age.
There's a mindset behind.
He's Gen Z.
Birdo is not Gen Z.
Birdo is Gen Z.
Birdo might be Gen Z, but his mind is a millennial, and you know that.
Gen Z goes up to like 97. I feel like he was like 97.
Birdo did a Christmas number where Birdo came out and he was like, I hope I get my wish this year. And then he put his letter in
that's like Gen X.
A mailbox. And then Santa Claus came out and then revealed behind the curtain a giant present. And then Jade and Seven came out like fucking Christmas elf twinks and did a whole choreographed Target routine with Birdo where they were just walking around on stage. Oh, I want Christmas. I love Christmas.
Wait. I have some behind the scenes tea on this.
Oh my god, I need to hear this.
Seven was one of the backup dancers.
Yeah.
And Berto like sent an Amazon link of what they wanted Seven to wear. And it was like this like go-go boy, like V-cut Speedo, like hey, the cock out. Like it was like, I don't know, like very open chest. And Seven was like, no. and like sent like a very modest version.
Well, that's what I said. Like, we never actually like figured out like what the present was. I looked at Sydney and I was just like, was his present that he wanted to dance with two twinks? Was that his present? And then like they got done dancing and that was the nut. I love you, Birdo. You're so millennial core. I love you. It was giving a Target commercial in the best and worst. I held space for that number.
I'm holding space.
I remember the talent. Charisse from Miss did like it was she did Candyman by Christina Aguilera, timely. But she did like she was like a sailor and she had like 4 boys and they were sailors and she didn't really do much on stage, but you know, she was there.
Backup dancers, you get 25 points.
Yeah.
Like
yep.
I should have put something together.
Oh my god. So there I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. It's like Freya. I can't remember. She was also in Mrs. She came out and she was singing live and she was singing like a gospel song.
Oh no.
But first word, loudest mic like noise that I've ever heard. Like the white noise, like what's the or like feedback? It was literally like she was like, oh. Sydney fell to the floor. I had to pick her back up.
I can't.
And then so she was singing, and then she had a backup dancer behind her with like those like flowy fans.
Okay.
Just doing like an interpretive dance behind her. Rihanna Dawn did some sort of showgirl number. She looked great in it. Let me pull up the look. Yeah, it was like a full showgirl moment. She had tons. It was big feathers.
Oh, that's pussy.
And then the backup dancers were holding the fans and everything, using like tables. It was cunt. The runways wasn't really any. I think everybody looked good in it. Nobody looked bad. I will say Rihanna Dawn looked great.
Oh, that gown's gorgeous.
Ugh, it's pussy. And the end is like super.
She was a sweetheart the night that she was a guest judge.
Oh, she's sweet, and you could tell like from the stage, she's just a sweetheart. Charisse also looked good.
Her mug's crazy.
Oh, her mug is insane.
It's a crazy loaf.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We are just about at 1 hour. Do you want to say anything else? Juniper from Pokemon.
I've been on the low. I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. I feel like my life ain't
mine. Who can relate?
Woo!
Okay.
That's gonna be so
Bye,
bad.
divas.
Bye, divas. We'll join you next week for
married.
episode 7 of Charm School. We're getting spooky, ooky, alien, ooky, spooky.
Do you like cigarettes?
I've been on the low. I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. I feel like my life ain't mine.
Who can relate?
Woo!